Hi, my name is Melanie, and I'm going to be covering 3 sections from Chapter 16. The first being modification of juvenile corrections. The first step in changing the juvenile corrections would be the sentencing phase. 2 have been suggested. The determining sentencing is a definite period of time for the individual to be incarcerated on probation or otherwise supervised by the state. This would eliminate unreasonable power. The proportionate sentencing is the severity of disposition should be equivalent to the seriousness of the offense committed. Many cases are inordinately lenient or harsh because the gravity of the offense committed is not assessed accurately. However, the hoodlums of society are institutionalized for the good of society. The types of correctional facilities. Depending on the seriousness of the criminal offense, the individual will be placed with those who have committed the same degree of offense. There should be maximum, medium, and minimum facilities. Serious criminal offenses will result in maximum security correctional facilities such as murder. Someone who shoplifts should be placed in minimum security correctional facilities. Transferring inmates to lower security facilities as they do their time and show responsibility would help ease their release to society because they would have more freedom. Scores suggest juvenile institutes to be closed down entirely. With no juvenile facilities available, juveniles would be sentenced as adults, but will be segregated by age or by types of offenses. For example, segregating first-time offenders from recidivists. Haskell and Yablonsky recommended amnesty upon completion of sentence. They feel like sentencing records should not be publicly available. This would avoid the stigma that denies equal access. Many convicts struggle finding a job after they do their time because they are convicted felons, and amnesty would give them the second chance they need to make their life right. Researchers recommend delinquency prevention programs, but not all communities have the resources to sponsor that. The second section is strengthening family. Strong social bonds with the family is an effective favor against delinquent behavior. Strategies or strengthening the family will help the problem of delinquency. Social change to accommodate families include affordable daycare for all for the working couple, single parents, paid maternity and maternity leave, family leave days for parents including illness and sporting events, affordable health care and insurance, unbiased pay for women, support services, accountability of parents to know where their minor children are at all times. The family plays the role of the primary agent of socialization and first line of defense against juvenile delinquency. In order to reduce and prevent delinquent activities, we must begin with a strong family to gain the love and support we need during hard times. Parents are most times blamed for their kids' actions, such as truancy and property damage, because they should know where their kids are and how they act. The last section is changing the educational system. Educational systems influence the lives of young Americans. As Richard Lawrence noted, true delinquency prevention efforts must begin in the family, the school, and the community. Schools play a role in delinquent prevention. By less emphasis on labeling pre-delinquents, re-educating of the success-failure philosophy of the school's wide range of tolerance. For change to happen in the educational system, the attitudes, values, and norms must change. Schools are modeled after factories. They must leave as finished products, meaning that the 4 years that they are in high school, it is preparing us for graduation. The study, A Nation at Risk, illustrated the major problems related to education: declining test scores and lack of basic skills. The policy, No Child Left Behind, promotes standardized tests rather than make education meaningful. Children lose interest when the stress is on passing a test and not on understanding the content of the material. Crisford and Austin stated that education needs to be more broadly defined, including an expanded curriculum and broader community involvement. Broader community involvement would allow juveniles to participate in meaningful activities. Students on local school boards would be given the opportunity to give their direct input, which would enhance their identity. Students should be part of the decision-making process. It would lead to a stronger community, develop leadership and analytical skills to apply in the real world, another chance, Elimination of compulsory school attendance laws. This causes students to feel alienated and frustrated. Students are adults now and should be able to make up their own mind on whether or not to continue their education. This would result in less vandalism and violence in schools because students who don't want to get an education would be out of the questions, and those who want the education would be able to get all the resources they need. That's it. Thank you.